Huntington's disease, Todd here. Hey, I'm doing a video a little bit different today. I was out walking this morning and I had a thought, for a video. The question was kind of about a fella that said, my dad won't communicate like he used to, or he's, kind of within himself, or, I forget the exact terminology, but the basic idea is that he's gone into a shell a little bit. And I remember doing that myself. But I wanted to do, this is going to be like a behind the scenes of how I make these videos. And when I'm out walking, I'll often forget, or, sometimes what I want to talk about. So I'll take video notes. And I wanted to show you the video note that I took today, because it is kind of, right to the point. And if I try to recreate it now in my own words, it may not work out as well. I'm going to do it on my cell phone, but I'm going to also hold it back a little bit from this camera, because I found out it makes it all get blurry. Here it is. Okay. Hey, video idea. Why am I so hard-headed? Why am I so hard to get along with? Why am I so aggravating? It's because I'm frustrated. I'm so frustrated because I could do things so much differently in my life, and now I can't. I'm aggravated and I'm angry about all that. And then, on top of it, I don't know how to express it anymore. So that becomes super frustrating too. So then you add on top of that, I'm frustrated, my brain's changing to chemistry, and then I can't express that. What do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to shut down, or I'm going to act out. That's the synopsis of it all. Okay. All right, so that was my video this morning when I was walking. So let me just put a few little highlights on that. So, when I'm out walking, sometimes a thought will hit me, and I have to record. I record a lot of them, but then I clean them up or whatever for this video that I do here. That was raw and real. And I shared a raw and real short video earlier, because this disease is not, and I don't ever want to make light of it, nor make fun of it. I hope I've never come across like that at all. This is super serious disease. I have my wits about me at the moment, so I can talk about it, so I can share. But that's not always the way it is with everybody else. I said in my videos before that the person that we were goes away. The person that we become is not always that lovable. And then we can't even express ourselves. Our brains are changing so much that we don't even have the ability to change the way we act. Now again, Huntington's disease is a nightmare to your brain. Okay? It's a nightmare to the point where, gosh, you can get caught in thoughts, you can get stuck in things, you can get set in your own ways, you can get OCDC, you can get all that. Overnight sometimes too. I was working on a project just the other day with my wife and my son at his house. And it was good and bad, because it was good. I was out there working, but it was bad because I was, frustrating everyone. It was becoming frustrating because of my inability to be flexible. That's a good way to say it too. A Huntington's person doesn't have the ability to be flexible. I'm sorry, and I wish it were easier or something different to say. This video today is going to be a little just different. I hope it comes across okay when you watch it, but that video that I did earlier today, it really spoke to me even. Because I want to be a good person. Your dad wants to be a good person. Your spouse wants to be a good person. We all do. Gosh, we think about what we were, In my video earlier, I said, I was a top achiever. I was a head honcho. I was, the breadwinner. I was all that. And now, I can't remember if I had to button my shirt collar, or I, can't remember things like that. So the little things in life, we could ignore them. Now, the hope is, or the thing is that maybe your parents or your spouse or your loved ones will change over time. I've definitely changed. 10 years ago to now, I'm not the same that I was. I don't know if I'm getting better or worse. You'd have to ask my wife about that. I think in some regards I'm getting better because I can talk and do these videos, but in other regards I think I'm getting worse because
I'm getting very hard-headed. I'm getting very abstinent. I'm getting very stuck in my ways. And I know it. I mean, I can see it. I don't know how to adjust for it. I don't know. Now, another thing is our brain chemistry changes. Not much at all that we can do about that. It's just like a computer that's losing some of its, ability to, compute. Just like having a cell phone that over time the cell phone just gets, goes slower and older because of all the information that it has inside of it. So anyway, this is today's video within a video, and now you see a little bit of the behind the scenes, that what it takes to get a video to this point. So for Huntington's disease Todd, I do struggle just like everyone else. Sometimes I put on a really good face on these videos. I always want to be positive, and I will as much as I can. But I also want to be honest, and I'm being honest today. It's never that easy for Huntington's patients. It's never that easy at all. So I hope that you loved ones will look at us a little different after seeing this video and maybe understanding a little bit more. Huntington's disease Todd.